Hello everybody, Blaze back with some more Starcraft Mass Recall. So, last time we finally finished the Protoss campaign, the second one rather, because for some reason they're both right in a row. Anyway, let's move on to the UED campaign. Space Nazis ahoy! But first,
Yay!
there is another cinematic to watch. This one is actually technically the intro cinematic for the for Brood War itself, and so in the original StarCraft, you would have seen it just entering into the game, not at the beginning of this campaign, but details it fits better here. So let's watch. The Left 4 Dead 2 player enemy is going, Hunter! Fire cleanses all.
Smells like victory.
Oh, is this a Terran campaign? Because that's actually the one unit type I remember pretty well.
Yes.
Firebats were my favorite ground unit from the original Terran campaign.
Weren't you just so pleased when the Hellbats made their return?
I was.
Sadly, they're still not biological, which means you can't heal with a medevac. But oh well. You have your big bulky flamethrower wielding unit.
Actually, wait. Hellbats are no longer biological?
I don't think they ever were. Were they?
Yeah, they were. And
Weren't they
Necmos,
just Marines with flamethrowers in the first game?
In the first game,
were.
yeah, but in the Hellbats in StarCraft 2 are actually the Hellions, which are basically like dune buggies with a flamethrower on top. Except in the expansion, they let them basically transform into like combat walkers with a shorter linear range but a wider cone.
So
Oh, yeah.
they went from being dune buggies to Goliaths with flamethrowers.
Pretty much.
Now, dialogue in
Because
this is
No, as
actually
I
kind of
thought it, I wasn't okay with it. But as I said it, I realized I was completely okay with it.
dialogue is actually kind of quiet. So
Your vodka can wait, my good Alexei. Come, stand here. You need to see this.
I know all about the Zerg, Gerard. We've all seen the tapes 100.
You've seen nothing. Dissecting a dead Zerg in a lab is one thing. Unleashing them on men is another. You must go into this with both eyes open. Once started, there's no going back. Are you prepared to go all the way with this, Alexei?
Yes. Yes, I am prepared to go all the way. My good Admiral.
Good. Good. I knew I could count on you.
Admiral, the colonist base will be overrun in a matter of minutes. Shall we intervene?
Take us into orbit, Mr. Malmsteen. We've seen enough.
My God, they are space Nazis.
are you looking at the uniforms or what they're doing?
I can't hear what they're saying, but I can hear the accent and I can see the uniform.
Well, actually, one of them is Russian and the other is French.
And right here we learn, hey, fuck those guys.
The colony's about to be overrun. Shall we intervene? Nah, we've seen what we wanted to see. But yeah, the basics of what they were talking about is that you need to see what's happening down there. We've all seen the tapes 100 times. You've seen nothing. Dissecting a dead Zerg in a lab is one thing. Unleashing them on men is another. And right there, red flag, these guys are bad news. So let's play as them. Yay!
Yay!
Onward to
Wait,
the first...
you play as the space Nazis?
Yes.
Yep.
We get to play as the UED.
Okay, I'll acknowledge that the Zerg are probably just bad news, and they're probably right in that case. But the Protoss are. I remember in the very original StarCraft campaign, most of the Protoss campaign was spent fighting other Protoss.
A good portion of it, yeah.
In fact, I think they fought the Terrans all of once, and it was because both sides got pissed off at each other, not because they had any actual conflict.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Onward to the first strike.
I also vaguely remember a mission where you had to protect the Zerg as Protoss.
No, there was a. You had to protect them as Terran, actually. But yes, Terran campaign the Iron Fist. Since the conflict began in the Kapurlu sector, the ruling council of the United Earth Directorate has closely monitored its wayward Terran colonies. Having witnessed the steady advancement of the Zerg infestation and the maneuverings of the Protoss throughout the colonies, the ruling council has finally agreed to take control over the war-torn sector. Learning that a new Zerg overmind has manifested itself on the planet Char, the UED has sent its greatest admiral, Gerard Dougal, to capture the creature. As captain of the UED fleet under Dougal, your objective will be to storm the Terran Dominion and depose of its dictator, Emperor Mengsk I.
In other words, fuck these guys.
Fuck everything in that sector.
Adjutant online. Good morning, Captain. Our long voyage
So you're starting with
is
fighting
over,
other Terrans.
and we are holding
Yes.
a stationary position near the borders of Dominion space. I trust that the effects from your long, cold sleep have worn off by now.
GLaDOS!
If not, the lab officer can provide you with additional cryostim
Oh, she's too
supplements.
nice.
Admiral
can't be
Dougal
GLaDOS,
has
it's too
issued a
nice.
proclamation to
Yeah,
the
she's not
entire
psycho.
fleet
Well, even at the end of
Transmit.
Portal 2, she
I'll
starts
patch
being
it
nice,
through
but
to
she's
you
still
now.
incredibly snarky, so.
Attention, defenders of the
Yeah,
United Earth
but that's because she was
Directorate.
forced to be a potato
This is
for like
Admiral Dougal.
almost 12 hours.
You were all briefed before we left Earth, so you know that
How
we
are
have
you?
come
I'm a
here
potato.
to conquer this
Exactly.
sector in the name of
It's a bird.
humanity.
It's evil.
Should any of you
Kill
have
it.
second thoughts about performing your assigned duties, be reminded that if we fail in our mission here, not one of us will be going home. We stand or fall together in this forsaken wasteland.
Oh my god, he is a space
Serve
Nazi.
the directorate. Serve.
I listen to the dialogue or the portrait, because the
All
portrait is
our
actually just a
priorities are
is actually just a
Dialogue.
to victory.
Dialogue in this case.
Okay, good.
Dougal out.
Transmat completed. Receiving incoming transmission.
Good morning, Captain. I am Vice Admiral Stukov, tactical advisor to Admiral Dougal. I see you've already reviewed his proclamation. I'm sure it doesn't cover anything you weren't already familiar with. Once you get to know the Admiral, I'm sure you'll
Gregor!
find that he's actually quite
No.
At any rate,
Good
Captain,
cleavage.
Stukov does not smash.
as we are about to begin our invasion of the Dominion, we will need access to their primary data net and weapons diagnostics. To this end, you are to assault the outlying planet of Braxis and take control of its capital city of Boralis. You are to deploy your forces within 2 standard hours. The Admiral expects perfect results, Captain. Stukov out.
Well, let's get this over with.
They're at least taking a very tactical approach to this.
Yeah. Yes.
It's just a race that literally possesses nukes.
Yeah. Hell is supposed to be some kind of torture chamber filled with fire and brimstone, right? Well, after serving a tour of duty in the ice and snow of Braxis, the only difference I see is that at least hell would be a lot warmer. Corporal Max Redius. And nice view of the ice and snow, and suddenly command center.
Right on top of those dudes.
Yeah, seriously.
It's kind of unfortunate you can't do that with the command center in actual play.
That would be the best way to kill things.
Yep.
Splat.
Though it is kind of implied those were corpses, not people.
Yeah.
This land inside doesn't have any gas. Guess we'd better start looking for another geyser.
And there's the catch.
You've got stuff on fire?
No. You'll hear it in a few seconds.
You want a piece of
No burritos.
No burritos.
Yeah,
We
which
can't continue without burritos, Captain.
Absolutely. Jacked up and good to go.
yeah, apparently tanks need burritos.
Oh, they need fuel.
Yeah, they need gas.
Orders, sir.
That's both me making a fart joke and also at the same time me not making a fart joke.
Orders received. SCV
Not enough minerals.
Piece of me, boy. Commander, give me something to shoot.
Well, as long as I have these 2 tanks, I can't send them into siege mode because I have to research siege mode. So let's just
Can't do it because we don't have burritos.
Ah, yes,
Cycle.
Researcher's favorite food.
Outstanding.
get rid of those annoying
miss-
turrets above my base.
A missile turret, really? You don't have any flyers.
SCV good to go, sir.
In fact, I can't make any on this map. Nor can I.
I guess they just don't want you flying stuff over them.
Well, the only thing I can make that could fly would be flying my buildings.
That's what I'm talking about.
I guess.
Outstanding. You want a piece of me, boy? Give me something to shoot.
Nor can I make anything that can cloak.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Not right now, at least.
I don't remember Terrans having that much cloaking stuff.
Ghosts and wraiths.
Additional
Yeah, those are the two I
supply
remember.
required.
And ghosts are like... Ghosts don't do that much direct damage if you don't have a nuke ready.
Yeah, they do have lockdown though, which means fuck your mechanical units.
Let's move.
Oh, what's that? Your unit's mechanical? Enjoy not doing anything with it for the next 30 seconds.
Go, go, go.
And because Marines are literally the only thing I have right now, aside from maybe vultures.
Rock and roll.
I don't like vultures. So screw 'em.
Destination. You want a piece of me, boy?
So you've got to take over another base to get gas.
Yes.
By target. Give me something to
Marine rush.
Much.
me, boy. Delighted to, sir. You want a piece of me, boy?
You know what? Make a bunker.
We gotta move. Standing by, jacked up and good to go. Outstanding. Go, go, go. Piece of me, boy. Outstanding. We gotta move.
One of those tanks took a bit of a pounding too.
Really did.
Let's move.
Which is why I'm building a bunker so that they'll have something else to shoot at next time they come calling.
Can you not repair stuff anymore?
Not tanks.
Yes, sir.
Repairing tanks requires burritos.
I read you. Right away, sir.
In order to repair something, you need to have any resources you would require to build one.
Oh.
So,
okay.
for example, repairing a tank requires minerals and gas. Requiring a battlecruiser requires more minerals and more gas.
Oh, that's right. I forgot the Yamato cannon is fun.
The in-lore description of it is also very fun.
What was it again?
It is an electromagnetically contained nuclear explosion.
Yes, that's what it was.
Also known as fuck your everything in that particular unit.
Roger that.
I just remember seeing at one point watching somebody play this and having like 4 of them just unleash that on like no 6 of those battlecruisers just unleashing those on buildings.
Yep, that's what they're for.
Yep.
Hilariously, the range of the weapon actually is greater than that of missile towers, and
Yes,
a single
I
Yamato
explicitly
can
remember
one-shot
that.
those.
I explicitly remember that actually.
Yeah, that still exists. That is still a thing.
I think that might be intentional if it's still.
Let's see. Just for the hell of it, let's see what's in this direction. Oh look, a bunker. Let's blow up the bunker. Oh look, shit, there's a lot of dudes in this direction. Oh no, all of my marines. All of my soldiers are dead. Luckily, there's more where that came from.
Wow, you are playing like a Russian.
Affirmative.
Gregor?
Roger that. You want a piece of me, boy?
No, there is no Gregor here. Alexei Stukov is not Gregor.
Destination?
Gregor no smash. Or Stukov no smash. You know, screw it. Let's make 2 vultures just for the hell of it.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Neat little.
Oh yeah, those. I never liked those. Except for letting spider mines to piss off opponents.
Bring it on.
Yes. Spider mines are.
actually fun.
Yeah, spider mines are incredibly useful and were. In the hands of of an actual good professional player, spider mines are broken as all fuck. But vultures themselves, kinda meh.
All right, bring it on. Something on. What do you want?
I mean, not gonna lie, pound for pound, vultures will tear marines apart. But
Go, go, go.
They themselves are actually very lightly armored and get torn apart in reply.
Reach ya.
yeah,
Give me something to shoot. You want
Pretty fast
me,
though.
boy?
oh yeah.
Yeah, they're good scouts. Their main weakness was they couldn't regenerate the spider mines in any way, shape, or form.
Yep. Now let's see. Rather than pounding my face against that entrance over there again, let's see what's in this direction.
Go, go, go.
Oh look, more dudes, and they're blue.
Captain, I am Lieutenant Samir Duran of the Confederate Resistance Forces. I've been monitoring your attack against the Dominion, and I'd like to offer you my services and
doesn't look good.
skills in return
Nope.
for amnesty.
Intriguing. Lieutenant, you have absolutely no idea as to who we are or what we have come here to do. Why do you wish to side with us?
Because my men and I have sworn to fight against the Dominion and its Emperor. Seeing as how your forces have been laying into this Dominion base, I figured we were on the same side.
I see. How exactly do you propose to be of service to us, Lieutenant?
Well, I possess intimate knowledge of the surrounding area. I can show you an alternate route that leads to the rear of the main Dominion
It's
base.
a mighty large
Very
leap
well,
right there.
Lieutenant. Consider yourself and your men the first colonial conscripts of the United Earth Directorate.
A geyser. He has a geyser. That's
See
how he
that
can
the
help you.
lieutenant is
Exactly.
Yeah.
I was waiting to see how fast you'd catch on to that.
I read you.
Also, one thing I actually just want to note,
Here,
this model here is actually something that is unique to the retro mod.
what do you need?
His actual unit model there, so that's actually a really neat touch.
Of course.
Also, like Kerrigan, the ghost hero before him, he has snipe,
Right away.
which means let's find me a nice juicy biological unit. Where's a
Got it.
marine? Pew pew pew. However,
How can I
he
be
looks
of
to be going in an
service?
they look to be going in an uncomfortable direction,
Yes, Captain.
Commander.
namely
Identify
that one.
target.
Insufficient Vespine gas.
Orders, sir.
That
There were quite a
bunker.
few of them too.
Yes, sir.
But that bunker.
Base is under attack.
Ah,
What do you need?
right. My main base can handle itself now. However, you stop it.
What do you want? Oh,
See, vultures two-shot marines. They are helpful.
There's literally just that one guy.
piece of me, boy.
Yes, they sent
Yeah.
one marine.
Yeah.
Splat.
Now I have gas.
I read you. Yes, sir.
Yes, thank you.
You're welcome.
Station. Yes, sir. SCV good to go, sir.
My friends, ladies and gentlemen. I knew what I was getting when I invited you in for this. I knew
I
what
was
I.
gonna say. I was gonna say it's like you knew I was going to do this shit, right?
Yeah. Let's make a comsat station.
Reporting for duty.
Oh, son of a bitch! My SCV is trapped,
Identify
Ah,
target.
son of a
and I
bitch.
can't lift off the I can't lift off the academy either. So your sacrifice will not be in vain, SCV.
Destination. Identify.
You will be remembered. Also, you know what?
Upgrade complete.
I'm actually going to
Add-on
move these
complete.
2 barracks over here. Because I'm going to be attacking from this direction, and also, something I technically, in the original, I wasn't able to get just yet, but I'm going to make some now, because I can. Medics!
Research complete.
Are they less efficient than the actual version that you get later on?
I don't know. We will see. They are not. They are every bit as efficient as the normal UED medics. Because the thing is, in the episode 1 campaign here with when you were playing as Raynor in them, you could build medics when you couldn't in the original Starcraft. But to compensate for the fact that you weren't really supposed to have them, they made them less effective than usual. So they healed slower, and you couldn't get their extra abilities or upgrades and stuff.
Destination.
There, main base now secure.
Yay.
Also, you are pissing me off.
Something on your
Stop that.
mind? I dig.
Splat.
Yeah, I'm going. I don't have time to fuck around.
Right away.
You just get shot by someone.
Of course.
You motherfucker.
Yeah, splat is a
What
good
do you
word.
need?
There was a ghost up on the cliff.
Base is under attack. Additional supply depots required.
Regrets. That tank has some.
Additional supply depots required.
Alright, supply depots are a thing.
Sir, I read you. I can't build here.
You must construct additional pylons.
No, I must build additional supply depots.
Spawn more overlords.
No.
Not enough minerals.
Yes, Captain.
I read you.
How can I be of service? I'm here. Is there a problem?
The one thing I don't like about Duran in this particular mod is that when you click on him,
What do you need?
yeah, like talking animation for the portrait down here keeps going for a good like 5 seconds, regardless of what he's actually saying. Which means clicking on him a lot in order to get his annoyed quotes takes so much longer.
I was about to ask about the annoyed quotes actually.
Yes, for the record, he in his annoyed quotes he makes a whole bunch of references to Duran Duran.
Of course he does.
For example, at one point he's just like, "I told you my name. It's Duran. Duran."
I'm here.
It's
What's so
completely
funny?
shameless. Yes, he says that too. It's like, what's so funny? Please, please, tell me now. And you can hear a drum beat in the background as he says it.
How can I
It's
be of service?
dumb, but funny.
Identify target. Reporting for duty.
Is there something I should
Order
know?
received.
Like, yes, there is something you should know.
Those annoyed quotes were one of the best parts of the original StarCraft. I had no idea if they were even in StarCraft 2, and it's great.
Oh
that they
yeah,
are.
oh yes, they still are. In fact, however, the thing is, like I said, I'm actually playing the retro mod, like I said, and that means it actually replaces all the sounds with the StarCraft 1 sounds. StarCraft 2 sounds do have annoyed quotes too. It's just right now I'm just playing with the originals.
Identify target. Da 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 down da 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 down. I'm about to drop the hammer and dispense some indiscriminate justice. What is your major
Upgrade complete.
See, what was it about medics? Siege tanks.
Yeah,
I-
they've got the best quotes.
I did that for you guys.
Yay! I think I read it's like I said, the little mini novel that you get for the background information with Starcraft and Brood War. Medics were conceived of simply because Marines were dying too quickly,
Yeah,
and their success is measured in like the extra 15 seconds that Marines get in combat.
no, I think it actually says like has extended the the Marines' average combat lifespan to 9 seconds.
Yes, Captain.
It's-
Captain Ren.
Yes, sir.
Armory. You know what? Screw it. Lift off this factory, land it up here. Because this is the base that I'm actually going to be using and attacking from.
What do you need?
Destination? Yes, sir.
Base is under attack.
Oh. I don't know if the factory's gonna make it, guys.
Uh-oh.
Missile turret.
No. Nope, it's not gonna
that's
make
not
it.
good.
It's not gonna make it, guys.
I read you.
So that actually does remind me.
It's on fire. It's dead.
Yes, it is dead. Now they're probably gonna head back down to the southern base, which means they're gonna run into.
Are they just coded to go for the first base, no matter what?
Oh,
I'm pretty sure, yeah. Oh dear.
Let's move. Rock and roll.
There. Now he doesn't have a Marine up close giving him vision.
Complete.
The enemy tank must now move in closer into my vision in order to attack. Which means that.
How can I be of service?
Now then, let's move my little UED death ball up here. I wish to see what is up this ramp.
bang.
I'll take care of it.
Stuff to kill.
You know, you can repair the tanks now.
I know.
Right away. Reporting for duty. Right away, sir. Orders received. Up here.
Upgrade.
Blow up everything.
Of course.
That classic Terran music.
Yep.
I'll take care of it. What do you need? How can I be of service?
Ah, yes. Now, Duran, you have a special mission. Oh, God. Lock down that damn tank.
We have another special mission now.
And don't die. Oh, God. I forgot there were spider mines there.
Yes, sir.
Up here. Standing by. Yes, Captain.
God, getting to the back door is harder than I remembered.
I have just thought of the most evil contraption I can ever conceive of.
Orders, sir.
Oh, no.
A reaver that launches spider mines.
Isn't that already what they do, basically? In terms of damage.
Except when the scraps... Yeah, when the scarabs are inactive, they actually turn into spider mines.
Okay, that works.
Yes, Captain.
And now I just set up my tanks at the entrance to at their back door.
I'll take care of it.
So suddenly you could be walking into like the middle of a Protoss base, and then bang, everything explodes.
How can I be of service?
There's a single reaver robotically squeaking and giggling just like those damn sentries.
Right away.
Absolutely. Proceeding.
Up here.
Pew pew.
as my tanks proceed to destroy everything. I'm just gonna let them go until they decide to. You know what? Screw it. Let's take out the command center now. Just gonna let them do their own thing. But the Marines are gonna be moving in too. And stim. Bye bye, command center.
I'm hearing a lot of splat.
Mission
Yeah.
successful, Admiral.
Excellent, Lieutenant. This planet's
And this
primary
is where
defenses
medics
are
come
now
into
critical.
their own.
Our TAC teams
Because they
now
can
begin
heal
to
Marines
decode
after
the
they do their
Dominion
stims.
security data.
Yep.
Yeah, that was why I never liked Stim.
Because it actually hurt your units, but then they gave us medics, and ah! Right then. These missions are taking long enough that I'm going to continue splitting up the missions into their own videos. So I'm going to cut it off here for now. This is Blaze signing off.
Bye-bye.